pack your lunchbox and start getting ready.
A mother often pictures the life ahead of her child, but for Dawn Stevens, that image was taken from her the day her son Daniel was born.
Having delivered children before, and you hear that beautiful cry, you know, when they take that first gasp, and to have the eerie silence.
That silence lasted for 59 minutes, the amount of time it took for Daniel to take his first breath.
Like, he's stable, he's pink, he's on a ventilator, and they said he's not going to make it through the night.
And now 16 years later, Daniel continues to live with early onset kyphosis and scoliosis, a severe curvature of the back.
I remember trying to play football once, but I was always like a free touchdown. I couldn't really do much.
But Daniel would do even less if it were not for his regular back surgeries. Every 6 months, Dr. Phillips extends rods in Daniel's back.
So we actually stretch the ribs out, stretch the rib cage out, and therefore give his chest slightly greater volume.
More volume means more breathing room for his lungs. But every once in a while, a piggyback ride from Dad or a break on the swings is just what he needs.
Move me, Tim.
Since birth, Daniel has had 50 surgeries.
I am a little nervous because I always have that feeling in the back of my mind, I'm not going to wake up.
Each surgery may have a common fear, but one had a very different outcome.
He described it like a fire in his tummy. He was itching all over, he was clawing at himself.
And then it occurred to them he was allergic to metal.
So if you imagine you have a peanut allergy and that is in you all the time, or you think you're allergic to an ant bite or a bee sting, but that venom is in you all the time.
The question then was how on earth we'd get around this problem of trying to support his spine with anything other than metal.
It would take an innovative solution to save Daniel's collapsing spine.
Someone said, well, why don't you coat it in carbon? And I said, you can do that, and it turns out that yes, indeed, you can plasma spray metal with a elemental carbon coating.
This is the original rod used in Daniel's back. It's made of titanium, one of the many metals he's allergic to. This is the type of rod in his back now. The dark coating on the outside keeps Daniel from reacting to the titanium. And since this discovery, he hasn't had any allergic reactions since.
The rods are not just allowing Daniel to live, but letting him strive for new goals.
Now I kind of want to be 5 foot and get a license and hopefully drive a car.
But for now, he is happy with driving go-karts after reaching the height requirement. Yeah. And Dawn is happy to picture her son's future once again.
I never dreamed in a million years he would actually go to school.
Or travel, play sports, and dream just like every other 16-year-old. Danielle Prinz, WUFT News.